First contact with the wider galaxy. It was a thought, a dream that always felt so distant, always out of our reach. We always dreamt about what wonders could be out there. How many different civilizations may be looking up at the stars and ask the same question that we did. Are we alone? The answer to the unfortunate demise of our homeworld came in the form of the Rissian Armada. By the time we noticed their arrival into our system, they already took out our planetary defense network, shot down all of our space stations, and started to rain hellfire down on our cities. Help was quick to arrive from Mars, but our ships proved to be too slow, our weapons too weak to penetrate their shields. We could almost hear their cheers of victory from our lunar research station, as we tried to contact anyone from Earth, to reach out to any other surviving members of our species. The Aristians must have detected our signal, as two of their enormous ships have approached our moon, and to our horror, shuttles have launched from their docking bays. We are a research station. There is no way we can defend ourselves. Attention all personnel, came the announcement from the loudspeakers, from Chief Researcher Brunholtz. Attention all personnel, I am initiating Project Silent Laughter. I repeat, I am initiating Project Silent Laughter. We almost couldn't believe it. Thousands of years ago, humanity was cursed by an ancient race of aliens who used to live alongside us, for banishing them from our planet. The disappearance of the Mayans, the Bronze Age collapse, the Black Death, the Great Famine, and COVID-19, just to name a few, that were proved to be caused by the curse. This Xenocellular Armada must have been part of it too. The curse always seemed to try and find ways to hinder our progression, to break us down after we built ourselves up. Up until we found a way to manipulate it, to control it, to harness its power. We all felt the change. Right before the outer, then the inner doors opened, and the aliens swarmed in. The aliens, who looked like floating octopuses, were making strange sounds, almost like they were laughing at us, which they probably did. They didn't gun us down. Instead, they lined us up and spaced us one by one. But they never expected what came next. Inside the station, they were too occupied with their laughter and obvious joy over almost committing xenocide, that they never noticed as we landed back on our moon, our feet touching down with an ever-silent puff. We were dead, and yet we were alive. Oh, General Zalzur must be overjoyed by our glorious success. These hairless apes were so weak, one wonders how they even managed to stay alive so long, I said to my commander, after we filled the station up with water. Being able to breathe freely without our suits was so much better. My comment elicited multiple laughs from the others. You should have seen their faces as they got sucked out by the vacuum. Oh, how much I love this job, I continued, not getting any reactions this time. So many free materials. Do you think we can terraform their planet? Oh, what am I talking about? Our planet! The silence was beginning to annoy me. I turned to the others. Hey, are any of you listening? I asked, but they didn't answer. They just looked out the windows. Terrified? What are you guys so afraid of? I couldn't finish my sentence, as I have noticed what they have seen. Humans, the very ones we have just spaced, hours ago, have surrounded the station. And they didn't wear a spacesuit. How are they alive? What in the name of... I started, as I noticed their eyes. Their eyes were dark, darker than the great void outside, and they were... laughing. Their shoulders shook, mouths wide open, with their teeth on display. They were all looking at us, and we were looking back at them, until the outer doors to the station opened. The suits! I vibrated, as I dashed towards my protective gear. It was too late, however. As the inner door controls got overridden, the vacuum quickly sucked out all the water, which quickly turned into ice. The last thing I saw was the humans, laughing in the silence of the void.